I have another Mystic Art. Oh, dang it. Come on, let her cast. Dude, why do your combos last so long? Do you mind? Oh, my word. Wait till she aggroes away from her. I can't guard that? I have magic guard, do I not? Okay, moving from spells is just impossible in this game. Oh, Peach Shows don't heal HP in this game. Oh my word. I did not mean to use that. Man, that was a really good fight, but then she started like stun locking and like literally her combos kill from full. It started off really well, like, oh, the fight's really good, like challenging, but also like not annoying, but then it just got annoying at the last second. At least with this, I got a save point before, so if I do have to load my save, I will. Dude, that's ridiculous. I feel like the combos, starting with Seraph and now Incarose, I feel like their combos just like can basically kill you at full. And I'm not even on hard mode. It's a little insane. And there's like no way to break out of them. Heal, heal. Did you not use Resurrection? What happened there? Alright, now you're using it. Stop! Okay. I can't move. Yeah, that's cool. The game heard me say praise and now it just has to suck for a little bit. I Mystic Art? Thank you. This fight is completely fine, by the way. I didn't like the Mecha Knight fight against Plano and Seraph all that much. This one's fine, but I feel like her combos are a bit overkill for killing you. This is like, it's a little stun lock galore, which is not a good thing. If I lose this again, I might just like end stream because like I'm not gonna have time to go through the cutscenes if I keep losing. Yeah, see, I couldn't move. If I didn't get the item off, I would have been dead. Over here, over here, over here. Alright, Nova, remember Peach Shows don't heal HP in this game. I hate it because in Graces and Berseria they heal HP, but this game they don't because those games don't have TP. Goodbye, Kunzite. Must be nice. I don't even have much life bottles. That was my only specific, huh? Part of me's a little worried for the post game. I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind challenge in games. I've gone on record to say this a lot. And again, this fight is fine. I just feel like her combos are overkill, but I'm a little worried about the post game being like a little too much for a first playthrough to handle. To be honest. So I am a little worried about how, like, annoying the post game is gonna be. Do not go for Kohaku. Oh my word, stop going for Kohaku literally every second. There we go. Okay. If I was on hard, I would have switched to normal by now, but like I'm not on hard, I do not want to switch to easy. That's just not what I want to do. How much you have? I just started this fight, didn't I? Man, for how much HP these bosses have, I feel like Mystic Arts should do just a little more damage. Probably gonna lose this again. If I do, I'm just gonna be like, I can't do this and get through the cutscenes. There's no way. Oh my word. I don't understand what's going on. Like, why did the game decide to just not be fun anymore? This should be like hard mode, you know? This feels like hard mode, and I'm telling you right now, I don't think it is. This feels like it should be hard mode, but it's not. Because I remember saying, oh, hard mode's neat, but I feel like the bosses have a lot. Even on normal, I feel like the bosses have a lot. This does not feel like, normal mode right now. And if this is how this is, I'm a little worried about the post-game. I'm a little worried that the post-game is going to be like, oh, if you do it on the first playthrough, you're bound for a miserable... You kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Any day. Thank you. My word. I did not want to retry. I wanted to load my save. I don't actually have time to do this fight. Can I... Gonna like I'm reloading my save because I don't think I'm gonna have time to fight that boss and see the cutscenes. I'm about to check, but I don't think that's hard mode. I remember having it off hard mode for like most of the game. I was like, oh, hard mode's neat, but I think hard mode is like, it was mostly that the bosses took a while. I didn't think the difficulty was annoying on hard, but I think the bosses just took a while. So I'm like, I'll stick to normal. It's my first playthrough. I'm on normal, and there's no moderate in this game. This is one of the games that's just easy, normal, hard. So I refuse to turn it to easy. I don't want to. That fight go, I mean, maybe using Shaw, take out Barrel for Shaw, maybe? I'm gonna regret doing this. I just want to see if I like have a chance with Shaw, because if Shaw doesn't like help me out here, then I'm just not sure what to do. Okay, you can skip cutscenes. Someone in chat was right. Thank goodness. Because Shaw has light, so maybe Shaw can help. Bam. Yeah, weaknesses do a lot more damage. They expect you to do the weakness system. Oh, you have no idea how much I hate games that rely on weaknesses, or you have a miserable time. Zillia 2 and Destiny Director's Cut late game in a heartbeat. Apparently this is also light. That beam attack is also ridiculous. The game started off like fine, like everything was like actually like what fight was it? I think Strigob was like difficult but not annoying, and the first Chlorseraph fight was like okay. Part 2 has been like not super standout hard, but it also hasn't been super annoying. But then I think Clinoseraph and Chlorseraph, the dual fight with them, was really annoying, and then now this fight is really annoying. Alright, Shaw definitely does more damage. Is that enough to make this fight, like, beatable? I'd be fine if this was hard mode, by the way. I want to make that very clear. I talk about it all the time, how I like challenging games, but, like, because if this was hard, I could be like, oh, just play on normal, like, you know, first playthrough and all. This is normal mode. This is, like, normal difficulty. Switching to easy is not what I want to do, like, at all. Okay, I couldn't move. That was cool. Okay, I'm still, like, dying. Shaw, like, does more damage, but that's about it. Hate this fight. This fight was fun, and then they just made it bad. You also can't walk away from spells, and I guess I don't have Magic Guard or something, because, like, guarding, like, does nothing. We have Swallow Fight now, I completely forgot. Don't I have, like, light spells with Core? Hang on. Photon Conductor is light. Let's try this. Yo, that's actually really cool. Alright, that move is actually really cool. They just really want you to, like, master the combat and stun lock, because I think once the bosses get a chance to do anything, it's, like, you know, pretty difficult to retaliate and recover from it. I guess I'm gonna be going over 5 hours today, like, if I win this, what am I supposed to do? If I lose, I'm definitely ending stream, obviously, but as much as I don't want to go over 5 hours today, because I barely even wanted to go 5 in the first place, I do not want to come back to this, you know? Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm back to stream hearts, but I gotta do this fight. Hey, do people in chat have trouble with this fight, or is it just me? Was this fight hard for everyone else? It won't change how I feel, but I just want to know if I'm, like, the only one who's struggling here. Because I know, I think someone in chat said the Chlor and Clinoseraph was kind of annoying for them, so, you know. Okay, goodbye. I also think a problem with hearts. It's not really a problem per se, but it's something I notice. I think the game gives a lot of characters like the main role of cast. It's kind of hard to tell. I guess Beryl. I thought Beryl going in with was going to be the main mage or something. It kind of seems like Hearts is indecisive on who the main casters are. Like obviously Hisui and Kohaku are healers. But when it comes to like physical mages, everyone has magic except Ness and Core. And well, that's fine. I kind of feel like it's a little hard to tell who's like the main caster. And like, it's neat to have Jack of all trades, but something about it seems questionable. Like that. Alright, assuming we don't let her like breathe, we should win this. And if I have to go over time to make that happen, I will. Because, you know, I don't want to come back to this fight. Oh, you're gonna have a Mystic Art, obviously, and that's gonna be great. And I also want to be very clear, because I've enjoyed the game thus far. Like, again, it's not a perfect game, but oh, yeah. I've enjoyed the game thus far, and up until Clinical Core Seraph, I have not hated a single boss fight. Of course, that hits multiple people. You can break my guard, huh? Okay. Chaos Diffusion? Excuse me? Specific. There we go. I guess the game just expects you to stun lock the bosses, or they just go crazy on you. I think that's the pattern, and while I can see why they did that, I don't know if I like it. Mostly with the late game bosses, I feel like the most of the other game didn't have this mentality, but now it just does for some reason, which is really strange. Okay, people did have trouble with this boss, so feel a little better. And again, all this does is make me worry about the post-game, and also it makes me wonder why there's no... This feels like it should be moderate or hard. Straight up. It makes me worry about the post-game being like, oh, if you are on the first playthrough, good luck. I think someone in chat, I think Flint and Steel said something about the post-game being super difficult. Or something like that, but, you know. I didn't really know what to make of it because I'm, like, not even done with the main game. I used level 1, didn't I? I did not mean to. Actually, don't do that yet. I gotta manage my life bottles. Alright, get Kohaku up. We should have her if we get like a good stun lock period. Stop going for my mage, my word. That was my level 4, wasn't it? Yep, okay. Yeah, whatever, game. This game just decided to suck because it was too good. It was too good to be true. Even my favorite Tales game, Graces, has its moments too. So this game was like, oh, it's too perfect. We're gonna have something terrible. And this boss was actually really, really fine in concept, but how fast she kills, her killing in like a combo is ridiculous. I do notice it's easy to stun lock. So, I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I think the game expects you to stun lock to stop the bosses from being super annoying. I think that's their, yeah, like, look at this. Game, I think it just expects you to stun lock to get by. And I'd rather it not be like that. Even though you're like, haha, stun lock's fun. Yo, life bottle? You don't need to do that, Raptor, honestly, because I'm almost done with the game, and if the post-game is like this, I'm just not gonna do it. I've played Tales games before, and I know Graces is very much like NG Plus is needed for Zone Cage to not have a miserable time. So post-game might be like that, and if it is, you know, more power to it, but that kind of blows if it is. Because I'd rather do the post-game in this playthrough, but if that's how it is, there's not really much I can do. I mean, there is, but I would lose my sanity. But this is the main game, and Graces, like, normal mode has some annoying bosses, but for the most part, it's nothing like this. Lineage and Legacies probably is. Lineage and Legacies is probably like this level of frustrating. The main game, though, nothing like this. But Lineage and Legacies is post-game in Graces. Chat, I'm here to tell you, I don't care who's dead also. If someone just dies, oh well. Alright, Mr. Gart, you're dead. Dude, look at that. Can I hit you, please? Thank you. This fight started off really fine, but like they just had to make it bad with the stun lock. I'm like disappointed. It's fine to have one boss that's like, you know, a few bosses that are not good, but this boss started off fine until like, you know, her combos just kill you. So people watching this thinking like, oh, you did stuff about challenge. Dude, I play Tales games for basically a living. It's my favorite franchise. I know some games are like, yeah, you have to be really strong or do NG plus for post game. So, you know, if Hearts falls into the category where you have to be really strong or NG plus to do post game and it's just really annoying otherwise, then, you know, that's the category Hearts falls in. I'm not going to fault it, but I would rather it not be like that, because I'd rather be able to do the post game after finishing the game. I feel like NG plus should be a fun thing you do when you return to the game. Having the NG plus to do a post game dungeon effectively is really annoying. So just in case, like, any YouTube comments are like, you just don't understand, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I play Tales games. I understand, totally. This is not to Twitch at all. It's mostly to YouTube. Like, I play these games. I know what's up. But also, you know, if it bees like that and it's like post-game is not recommended now, that's how it is. I will try it, though. And I'll go in with an open mind and we'll see how it goes. But I will say, the main story, most of the main stories, again, on normal mode. I play Zillia. I played Zillia on hard because I played Zillia before, and Zillia is not that hard of a game. I played Zillia on hard pretty well, and I played Vesperia. Vesperia's hard mode was kind of hard, so I switched on and off normal and hard. So, this is normal mode. Most normal modes in Tales games are supposed to be, like, not overly frustrating. If I really want to play on the harder difficulty, I'll choose hard. But the thing is, this feels like a higher difficulty than normal is the problem. And the game wasn't like this until Clinoseraph and Chlorseraph. Anyway, sorry for ranting, but I want to say that before that one person comes around and talks to me like I don't know how Tales games work. Like, I play on hard difficulties, but I want to play on hard mode when I replay the game, you know? I don't normally play, except Arise. I played Arise on hard and it felt fine. But, I like to play games. If I really feel like I want to play hard, I should. But, like, I shouldn't, like, have to play hard mode on a first playthrough. Normally, I'm like, go on normal. If I want to play hard, I play on hard. And then when I replay the game, I play on hard. That's how it goes.